Finance and Audit Committee meeting. I'm Councilmember Gil Schussler, Chair of the Finance and Audit Committee. The meeting format is hybrid. A quorum is physically present at the HART Administrative Office, 1201 East 7th Avenue, Florida Conference Room. And I guess everybody's here, so I'm not worried about the rest of them. Please look at your screens or your devices or the image of the flag. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you, everybody. Do we need a roll call? I know we have all our members are here. Thank you very much. Public comment. Next agenda item is public comment. There's no one scheduled to speak. Is there anybody present for public comment this morning? Don't see anybody. This concludes the public input section of the meeting. Next, we'll have approval of minutes of the prior meeting. In the packet of minutes for the February 17, 2025 Finance and Audit Committee meeting. If everybody's had a chance to look at it, there's a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second? Okay, motion is second. Any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? None? Motion passes. Thank you very much. Committee action items. Next on the agenda is an action item for review by the Committee for Recommendation on the recommendation for approval by the full Board of Directors. Item 4A, recommend the HART Board of Directors authorize the CEO to award a contract to Trias Construction LLC for temporary unleaded fuel facility in the amount of $1,265,403 plus a contingency of $126,540 for a not to exceed amount of $1,391,943. Mr. Drainville, you are recognized to provide an overview of this item.
Thank you, Chair. So this action item has kept me up many nights, especially with us required to get a fuel delivery every day to keep our paratransit vans running. So this HART is currently utilizing a 4,600 gallon tank for fueling all of our unleaded vehicles and our non-revenue vehicles. So this new 12,000 gallon unleaded tank will help HART maintain sufficient levels for a number of days. So we put this temporary, we used actually a backup generator tank. It was diesel, we converted to gasoline a few years back to keep the fueling on site. So this action item is really gonna help us utilize and be more efficient in our fueling for our paratransit and our non-revenue vehicles. So.
Okay, thank you. Any committee members have any questions or comments for staff? I do. This will be at the heavy maintenance facility?
Yes,
Okay.
on the 21st.
I would have cut down because you said fuel right now coming out daily.
Every day there's a fuel, we have to get a fuel delivery. So with this 12,000, it's almost, we get a 4,600 gallon, this will go up to 12,000. So it helps us, if there's an issue with the fuel, they can't get us to us, at least we'll have a little bit of a better situation to have more fuel.
Gives you like a 3 or 4 day
Yes,
supply as opposed
exactly.
to every day. Yeah. How difficult, what'll happen then when the heavy, God, I didn't get flashed. Okay, what will happen when we get the heavy maintenance facility built? Will this become a permanent tank?
Yeah, so eventually this will be, so the first phase of the heavy maintenance facility is the unleaded service lane. So this is kind of part of the first phase of us going in, getting this phase done, service line, bus wash, unleaded fuel, and then we'll start phase 2 with construction and design of our heavy maintenance facility. So yeah, we definitely want to get this part, phase 1 done.
Are we buried, is the tank underground or is it going to be above ground?
We'll have to see because I believe right now it's above ground. Right. All the tanks are above ground right now, so I believe it'll be above ground.
All right, just curious.
So part of the.
Mike,
Part of the campus design will be retention ponds on all. We haven't really situated where the retention ponds are going to be right now.
Because I know even when the plant, when we had stuff like that, had to be in case of a spill or whatever like that is contained.
Oh, yeah.
And it will be built in a way where doing this and with the construction, you know, it ain't gonna be where you gotta tear it down. It's
No,
gonna
no,
be right
no,
for it.
right, so yes.
Okay.
Just something else for Gail to worry about, huh? Okay. Okay, any other questions or comments for staff? Appearing to be none. Is there a motion to recommend to the HART Board, item?
Second.
Okay, good deal. I'll stop talking.
We have you out.
We have a motion to second. Any comment on the motion? Appearing to be none. All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good. Procurement and monitoring, Mr. Drainville, you're recognized to share updates on the procurement and monitoring reports.
Thank you, Chair. So one sole source procurement has been added to the sole source report for FY '25. It's Innovations in Transportation, which is in it, in the amount of $34,949. On February 26, 2016, HART, as the lead agency for the regional working group, entered into a contract with INIT. The system included an administrative point-of-sale system, which no longer meets the needs of the latest industry standards, is at the end of its useful life, and no longer serviced by the manufacturer. So this upgrade will provide hardware and software to HART and PSTA. Each property will cover the upgrade costs of their own system. Only INIT can provide the software updates and system engineering. Fiscal year to date, sole source procurements total $823,428. Moving on to task orders. One general consultant task order was issued since February 17th. Finance and Audit Committee was issued to HNTB Corporation to assist the authority in support of HART's integrated service campuses, where innovation meets service master plan in the amount of $80,275.71. The consultant will act as the owner's representative, overseeing all aspects of the project. The consultant will ensure that all owners' specifications are met while communicating with all other project stakeholders, including but not limited to architects, contractors, and engineers. Future supplemental funds will be required to extend owners' representative services through the multi-year project schedule. $180,205.53 in task orders have been issued, with a $4,819,794.47 remaining on the board awarded not to exceed $5 million. Moving on to notice of solicitations, there's 3. In February, HART released a solicitation requesting proposals for the P25 radio communication system hardware that must integrate with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office simulcast system. The proposed solution will include conventional base station connectivity to HART's main campus and key transit locations. A solicitation for legislative services seeking a qualified and experienced firm to provide federal, state, and regional legislative consulting and government relations services on behalf of HART will be issued in March, after staff received direction from the HART board earlier this morning. A successful firm will be responsible for advising and assisting HART in developing and maintaining constructive relations and providing continuous communications that promote HART and protect its federal, state, and regional interests. Also in March, staff will release a solicitation for a consultant to design a new fleet services facility on the west lot of the HART Operations Campus, or Phase 1. The final design is to improve operational safety and efficiency for nightly maintenance activities related to data downloads, fueling, bus washing, volt, drop, and probe. This is to increase visibility with new high-mast lighting, both internally and around the campus perimeter. Included in the design will be a modern security fencing system for uniform coverage on the property's perimeter, separating public areas from secured areas. Additionally, a generator will be included in the design for complete backup for the fleet services facility. And that concludes my report.
Any questions or comments? Thank you. Excuse me, is there any old business? Is there any new business? This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
I think that's a record. That's a record.
That took all 15 minutes,
That's a
I
record.
think.